one day before the fair our CeBIT highlights, so you can already get all the news today, make videos, make pictures here, so you are well prepared tomorrow when the fair starts, and you have all the news about the MSI products we are going to present here at the fair. We have a couple of guests here from our headquarters in Taiwan. We have partners here which will support us by the event. And this one's not working. I put it on off. Yes. This helps. Okay, and so we are already on the second slide, which shows what we are here about to talk about, our new products. And it's about our whole product line. So you see, I know why we removed it, because it makes this noise. Okay, so we do it the classical way. Yeah. Good. So that's why we're here to talk about all of our product groups, which is notebook, which are all-in-one PCs, motherboards, and graphic cards. And we have the main theme also, especially for 2014, is gaming. So we have the products for the gamers in all product categories, especially optimized to play with these products. A short view on the agenda, what you are going to expect. So now we are already in the presentation about notebooks, full systems, motherboard, and graphic cards. Later on we will have some short Q&A on this, and it will last about 1 hour. And after this we invite you to stay here for one more time, have some food. There will be more food for us, and also have the chance to talk to our partners about our products here and get all the information you want. And what we should not forget, I hope everybody of you passed the business card and the entrance to Lisa, to our hostess. So later on we will have a lottery with some nice winnings. We will give you one of our private tablets, for example, and other interesting prizes. Yeah, and then everything will be closed at, let's say, 5 o'clock. So first, we like very much to welcome Zhang Zheng, our marketing director from headquarters.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Sam from MSI Taipei. I run marketing at MSI, and I would like to say thank you for coming. And actually, we would like to demo a lot of new product here today. And I think from 27 years ago, MSI delivered the world's first overclocking motherboard, and all the journey began. So I think this year we have the 4 product line. We have motherboard, graphic card, notebook, and all-in-one PC. And I think this 4 product line will come with the gaming product. So I think MSI would like to deliver not only the best product, we also partner with the best in the industry. So for example, we partner with Steelseries, we partner with the XSplit, we partner with Dyna Audio, NVIDIA. The main purpose is to deliver the best gaming experience to our gamers. So enjoy the event, and you can find everything you want. Thank you.
Thank you. And Zach already announced the names of the partners we are cooperating with, which we are using their technology in our products. It's like Intel, and it's like XSplit, where we have a nice announcement here about a new great app we will include with our notebooks. It's about Dyna Audio, which gives a really great sound system for our systems, which we also extended now for more products to have really the best sound available on the notebook. And also, of course, we have Steelseries here, which is supporting us with the great keyboards, with the gaming keyboards for our products. And maybe we shortly use the chance to that you know whom the face belongs to which company. So maybe I would like to shortly introduce Thomas by Intel. Where are here? So just so later on in the product presentation, everybody can have a talk with all of our partners as well. Also like the XSplit guys, which also help us to record the event here, so we will able to provide a stream for this event later on for those who couldn't join us today. So we have Mikkel and John, and also Luis, which helps on the producing the video of the event. Then we have Dyne Audio, Roland Hoffman, they're on my left-hand side. Also able to explain you everything about your Dyne Audio technology in our notebooks. And last but not least, Steelseries Marche, sitting there already, also available later on for discussions. We start with the notebook part in this press conference. And the first slide shows our new lineup. And what you will see is that we have a new design on all of our product lines. So we have now a clear, similar idea. So everybody knows this is an MSI notebook, he knows it's a similar outlook. And also similar features on each product, but also it depends on the pricing. So the high-end features will of course be with the high-end series, with the GT series, but also with the entrance level GP series, it has a lot of the functions of the big ones, of the big gaming notebooks. Of course, they all work together with our partners' technology. Intel, of course, they all have very fast Core i7 CPU, which is of course very important for us. And the other thing, of course, we have the fastest NVIDIA GeForce chips here. Maybe some of you know there may be an announcement someday. Maybe we will also have then this technology in our notebooks, but it's not today to talk about this thing. But of course in our notebooks we always will have the fastest NVIDIA graphics. And what we have is a brand new design with our new notebooks. Like you see here now, our A cover, which is mean aluminium design. We use real aluminium for our GT, for our GE series, GS series, real aluminium. So very nice looking and also very stable, very light. And all connected with our gaming tracker. So the gaming is a very important topic for all of our products. And all under the Tracken brand. Here you see some more views about it looked like. It's like a tiny little bit of inspired by a supercar, by a fast sports car. It looks very aerodynamic. It has some special elements which make it really look strong. It's like the big cars. Of course, like I said, we partner up with Steelseries. We have the illuminated keyboard, and also like you see here the red stripes. It's a classical layout. It's not too much like in the past that it was overboard with graphical elements, but it still shows these are strong gaming notebooks. It has something special. Of course, it's not only about power. Also, we have new series like GS series, which gives you very thin and light notebooks with full power, full gaming power, but with a very light housing, very thin design. This we also give to the gamers. Of course, design is very important as well, not only performance, and we develop our products to get also better and better in design. And if you look at our new products later on, you will see that really it's another step forward we made now with our new series. And of course, now we were talking about design, we also have features like the Steelseries Engine. You know, we're all using the Steelseries keyboard, but of course we have another software to make best usage of this keyboard. One, of course, is to adjust the light. You know that we have 3 color zones which can be adjusted for each. So we have about 20,000 different color combinations. But also more, we have a special software which gives you even more power on your notebook. Let's say, and you can even control each key on this keyboard. So, for example, you can set up hotkeys, you can set up key press macros to launch your game faster, to have some special key press macros in the game to react fast, to avoid to do similar steps again and again. You just start a macro and it's done very easily by the software. You can easily set up your games and launch your games by the push of one button. And you get even special profiles for these games which prepare the macros for you, which you use with this game only. You can set keyboard layers. You can even get statistics about the usage of your keyboard, so you know which keys do I use often, which not so often, and so you can even adjust the keyboard in a way, how do you use it, so you have some statistic functions. And you can even write text macros, which help you if you have some text to write often and often, like in Messenger, so you can even macros for this side. I think it's quite a lot of functions, that's why we also invited our friends here, and maybe you can then directly see the product show on the product, how it works. The other cooperation is XSplit, the guys would help us here with to record this event. It's the Gamecaster application, which helps you to stream your game to the community. A very simple tool, just 3-step setup, and then you can choose where to put to Twitch TV very easily too. And a lot of gamers outside, they want to share their gaming, they want to share their efforts, their results, and with this software it's made very easily. And we have an exclusive collaboration with XSplit. We will bundle the software with our notebooks and we will give you a 6 months premium account for free when you buy an MSI notebook of this really great new software. The other feature is an MSI feature, unique by us. It's the Super RAID function. Most of you are aware. Super RAID means we have a big standard hard disk and we combine it with SSDs which work in a RAID combined. So we can even, now with Super RAID 2, we can triple the speed of an SSD drive. Of course it's 15 times faster than standard HDD, but it's even 3 times faster than a fast SSD, because we combine up to 3 SSDs in one array. And this is called Super RAID, which means big storage space by a standard HDD, but also very fast application launch, very fast system startup, done by the RAID array of SSDs. And here we use the M-SATA form factor, so small SSDs, to bring them in our housings. The other topic, of course, I think the most of you are hopefully aware of, is our really great sound system, and we can only recommend really to try it out. You must hear the sound of the notebook to understand really it's an amazing sound. Of course it's a notebook, but for a notebook the sound is amazing. And also we have Dynaudio here who can give you a little bit more background information. How did we build in this sound system to our system? The other thing is our killer lamp. We use a killer chip, which is also specially optimized for gaming. So this chip helps to optimize your network rates. Of course it doesn't make your DSL account faster, but it helps that the traffic is really reserved for the game. So you can either automatically or by hand can set which applications get a full bandwidth, which get a fast reaction time, and maybe so you can prevent, for example, that the messenger interrupts your game while you are gaming. So you can say, my game needs full bandwidth, I need a full fast reaction time, and then the killer alarm helps you to really set to get a prioritization on your gaming network traffic, that there's no interruption. And what we also do, we do killer alarm not only for the cable network, we also included it for the wireless network. We call it killer double shot. And also what we included in our notebooks is now the new wireless AC standard. We also will have this on our gaming notebooks. And the very most exciting news we have today, I think not many of you may have heard of this before, is our GS70. You know the GS70, a very slim, one of the thinnest gaming notebooks and lightest gaming notebooks available with full power. And we now brought this to the 16-inch form factor, 15.6 form factor. So we really have the thinnest 16-inch gaming notebook. Very light, made of full aluminium, not even aluminium. Here you see, I mean, you can either decide if you look there or showing Alex is presenting the notebook as well. You see lighted three-zone illuminated keyboard, Steelseries keyboard. Very nice hues. Very clean, pure layout, but very special. Especially the aluminium makes it look very good, very thin. Nice details like the power button illuminated. And in fact, it's the world slimmest and lightest gaming notebook with this power. So it's less than 2 centimeters thick and less than 2 kilogram light. And this with full power. Let's say, we don't, want to, because it depends also on the country and each configuration, but we will have the very fast game hardware included. I mean, we have the spec chart here, you see a German configuration, so maybe later you can look up the specs for this. We have in Germany. And, as I said, special housing, full made aluminium, and even we have a special compound, an alloy, magnesium lithium alloy, which makes it 40% lighter than aluminium alloy, and even 32% lighter than magnesium aluminium alloy. So a special alloy of aluminium which makes the notebook very stable and very light. And the other thing, very interesting, is that we included also a 3K display with our used notebooks, so high resolution display for 15.6 inch, and also with IPS panels, so wide viewing angles. So this is also a special option if you want to have the best and the most powerful notebook, and now you can also have it with the best display as an option. Some more information, what's still in it. Of course, we announced Steelseries Engine we will have for all of our high-end gaming notebooks, therefore also for GS60. Even Super Rate will be possible with GS60. Matrix display, which means we can use all the monitor outputs similar at the same time with the notebook display. We have killer LAN inside the notebook. Steelseries keyboard you showed with light. We have a special dual fan cooling because it's really not easy to get the heat of such a strong system out of such a small, thin body. So we have a special dual cooling design to have good cooling and also low noise level. As I said, we have the 3K display, 2.88 x 1620 resolution, very high resolution. As I said, also AC network, so the new wireless standard for even faster wireless network. Then audio, special audio boost technology for the best audio output for your headsets. HDMI output with up to 4K. We have the XSplit bundle which we announced. Sound Blaster, we have the special MSI Tracking Center software. Of course, we'll support Miracast for streaming your wireless to your TV set, for example. And of course, the fastest GeForce and newest GeForce GTX graphics. As I said, there's a lot of stuff. We also provide you the information later on when you leave. We give you a press kit, we find a stick on it with all the information included. And as I said, we give you also the chance to talk to us later on. How's my time? Oh yeah. maybe we show this later on before for the lottery. So, because now we have the full systems, also quite interesting news about the gaming. You see here the 27-inch and new a 24-inch gaming all-in-one PC, which now extends our series of AIO PCs. Like we have the professional P series, we are also very commercial segment. We sell a lot of AIO systems to commercial customers, but this is a totally different business. Also different from this what we are talking here about. We have our entertainment series, and we have the Adora series, which means they are very slim, very design-oriented all-in-one PCs. And for the high-end, we have our gaming series, which we now, with CeBIT, we extend this series to new form factors to even extend this product line. Here you see like the time scale we had, you already know the HE2712. We had a new version, 2712A, with a strong AMD graphic card, so we have the choice between NVIDIA and AMD. We're now presenting HE2400, the 24-inch version, and there will be later on in the time scale, there will be also a 22-inch model coming. Of course, design is very special, very important here, and you'll see like here also for the HE240, it's like the Adora design. So very slim, very nice design, but with very powerful hardware. We have also different color options. We have black or red to choose from. And also we have different options, like if we offer a touch panel or not, because some players like to have the AIO available for the whole family, so also the kids are playing with it, so they like to use the touch games. But there are also serious gamers which just play their shooters, their games, so they maybe prefer the non-touch version of the AIO. And we have a very special feature. It's the flicker-free function, which tries to avoid to have some flickering on the displays of the AIOs. Some of you say, well, everybody thinks TFTs or flat panels, they don't have any flicker anymore, but this is not true. It's all like with the CRT displays that you have the cathode ray running around the screen, that's not, but you have a backlight. And it depends on the power for the backlight. And if you do this in a, let's say, cheaper way, you have the backlight flickering. A very fast flickering, it's about 200 megahertz. But it's still, you don't see it, but you mention it when you work with such display. You see, you feel like eye strain or age headache, if you work long with it, or if you play long gaming sessions. And this funny thing, it will be visible if you look at it with your smartphone. Like if you make a movie of the screen, then you see the flickering, because you have interference with the camera of the smartphone. Then you see there's some flickering with a standard TFT, and this is actually technology we see more and more also in standard TFT displays coming, but we are the first to include this technology in AIO system, and we call it anti-flicker. That's our anti-flicker tool. As I said, okay, this as well. Oh. Okay, and we have, of course, a good sound system, powerful stereo speakers, and we have a new function, we call it the headset master, because usually on PCs or notebooks, you can only use one of these outputs. You either plug in the headset and you hear the sound via the headset, or you have the headset plugged out and you hear the speakers playing. And here via our software tool you can switch between both. You can use both at the same time, and you can even switch the noise level for each of them. So this is our new headset master feature. So, another topic. At the moment we are talking about AIO systems, but actually the product group in our company it's called full systems, which also include mini PCs and now an even new product line. So we came up from motherboards, AIO PCs, slim gaming notebooks, graphic cards, many IT exports, and now we have a talk to the gaming community, saw what are their ideas, and we saw from modern, a lot of them used our Dragon to build up their modding systems. And we said, oh, nice idea, maybe the gamers like this, and so we brought out, we launched last Thursday our Nightblade system. It's a bare-bone system. So it's the full housing, it's equipped with a mainboard, but the end user then can equip his own CPU, memory, hard disk, everything he wants. But we will give him the housing and the mainboard. It's a specially customized notebook for the system, where you can easily set up a great, not a great, a small, but powerful gaming system. We also have it here to take a look at. And here you see the special functions we have. Like we have the OC's Genie function, which you know from our motherboard, so just push one button to have overclocking. Very small size, just 16 liters volume of the housing. But you can still put in a full-size, powerful gaming graphic card. So you have full VGA power in this small housing. Of course, we need special cooling for this if we have such powerful hardware in this housing. And we made it easily to assemble. So to put everything in is very easy. You can remove all sides of the housing to get access everywhere very easily. And we included a very special customized motherboard for this system with this mini ITX form factor, specially made for this system. Here, some more words here on the design. Maybe I suggest you later on you take a look by yourself. And some more words about the size. You can even put a big, as I said, big graphics card up to 29 centimeter, fits into the system. We have the OC button to overclock easily with the push of just one button. We have a special cooling design with very strong, very fast fan. Very fast doesn't mean it always runs at very fast speed. So usually we have the fan speed control. But if you really run it at very high condition, if you do overclocking or such things or playing hard, this can go up to very high fan speeds to give you the best cooling. And special airflow design to give you very good cooling. Easy assembling, so you can remove all sides of the housing to get access from all sides very easily. And a lot of functions which we don't have so much time now, so maybe you use the chance to let us explain to you later. So, then I'd like to give over to my colleague, Dirk Neuneyer, who will talk about the motherboards and graphic parts. If any questions at the end of the session, we will have a Q&A session also we have time later on. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I plug this out, so I can use the center. Here we go. Alright, so for those who don't know me, my name is Dirk Neuneyer, and I'm responsible for the channel marketing in Germany, and also I take care of the product marketing concerning motherboards and VGA. So actually motherboards is, as most of you know, is where we come from. So we originated as a motherboard company, so that means of course we need to have gaming products in this segment as well. So I will introduce the major parts and where do we come from in this concern, and where are we heading to in the future. Let's see. Last year we started with gaming in the motherboard segment, and we showed custom designed products and started with the C87 product. C77 was the first one we showed, and with C87 there was the second big launch with the GD65 gaming, and so we spread the word around, and we not only paid attention to the design, but also we paid attention to a lot of details, especially technically wise, to improve the products, to make the products really workable for gamers, so to show some advantages that other vendors couldn't deliver, and to make the whole thing affordable at the same time. So, because gamers are mostly young people, and also this is the customer base that these guys also want to build up their PC themselves. So build your own device is crucial here. So it should be affordable. So we reached about 200 awards for the first motherboards and the C87 motherboards in the gaming segment. So this is really something. And there was one thing missing in the end, and that was AMD. So FM2 Plus gaming motherboards we didn't have yet, and because many customers kept begging us for bringing out this kind of product, we started working on that, and now we came out with a new A88X FM2 Plus motherboard. And so the gaming version also comes out with all the features that you know from the C87 series. So you don't miss nothing. It's also affordable, and in the end also it comes with a new game with Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. So this is integrated. So if you look at what else comes from AMD, of course they're focusing a lot on FM2 Plus, so it's really something they want to drive. But in the end, AM3 Plus is still the major choice by gamers for those who love AMD-based configurations. So that's why we'll come out with a 970 gaming in this quarter. So we're going to try with this product, and we'll see how many AM3 Plus friends are left. So it's still not dead. So, Gaming 3.0. So, what you see here is a new naming. So you see Gaming 3, Gaming 5, Gaming 7, Gaming 9 coming up. You see the first boards from this segment. You might wonder, this is a new naming, so what is it? You see first boards of the new generation with a new Intel chipset in front of us. You see some parts are still not ready, or we don't want to show it because it's a little too early for the next generation to show that. But you can also see that on our booth, so you can see the design, the nice matte design, and with a lot of nice features that we integrated. So we're going one step further with the gaming features on our motherboards. This is Intel based, so this is of course our focus. And so we will have like 4 different versions with different packing of features that we offer. And of course, when you look at the slots and the accessory that we come out with, it's going to be different, so that's why we will have different versions. So more to come on this, and a few features I can talk about. For example, the design, of course, and the software. The software will be completely unified. So up to now, sometimes you have like command center, you have a driver software utility application, you have live update application, you have to open different applications at the same time to do different things. We're going to unify that to make it more easy and to make it accessible for everybody, also for gamers who are not that familiar with PC interiors. What's new when it comes to technology? super fast storage is something everybody is talking about. As we have Super RAID 2 with the notebooks, we also will have something accelerating the PC considerably with the new motherboards coming. Technology is called super fast storage M2, and actually it's PCI Gen 2 ×2 storage device. And what is the big thing about it? With SATA 3, which is the state of the art nowadays, we go up from 6 gig to 10 gig data transfer rate. So it's a big step ahead. So 67% faster in the end. And what makes it special as well is that it's kind of an onboard tool. So you have cards plugged into a specific slot, and this card you can use as like your SSD on board. Now, one or the other might say, oh, that's very special, why not use a PCI Express card? But it's going to be the other way around. So Intel is going to push this technology as well. So the standard usage of this super fast storage will be M2. So this solution is going to be available as a standard. So the ecosystem will be ready this year, and we're going to introduce this with the third generation Intel gaming motherboards throughout the series. So in comparison, if you look at what you can do with SATA Express and in cards, we will have something ready when time is ready for that. But in the end, infrastructure overall will not be as strong as the M2 solution. So this we have to keep in mind. So a little bit different from what we know from the past, where in cards were always the first choice. Audio Boost 2. So audio is something very important for gamers. They need to have the whole atmosphere, not only visually but also for the audio experience. It's very important, through the headphone or through the speakers that you have plugged into your system. We will come out with Audio Boost 2 now. This is a new generation which works together with Creative Sound Blaster 2. What we have is a completely isolated audio PCB, isolating the audio signals and preventing thus interference. In addition, we also have a dedicated audio input to drive the Audio Boost 2 solution, ensuring that power spikes and surges have no influence on the audio quality. Okay. Creative Sound Blaster Cinema 2, we were the first to adapt Creative Sound Blaster on our motherboard to have better 3D surround sound. We improved this again, and so you will recognize a better sound, better 3D sound with a new generation. And the complete audio chip, as you can see here, is shielded and with an EMI child. So there's even less interference than what we experienced with the last generation from the rest of the computer. So it's really crystal clear audio, what you will be able to listen to. Then, what else do we have? Dual amps. So we have, for rich, warm sounds, we have dual amps from Texas Instruments, which improves the sound considerably. And so this is an upgrade actually from what we had before. Again, we're using Japanese audio capacitors, which ensure a more harmonious sound in the end. And it all reaches, in the end, the golden audio checks on the back of the motherboard. So yeah, you can enjoy the amazing sound quality at 600 ohm. USB audio power. That's the perfect solution when you're using a USB headset. So more and more users are not just plugging in to the standard audio output, but they're using a USB device, a USB headset from Steelseries or other vendors. And so here, the technology with Audio Boost doesn't work as you would expect, because USB is something special and it's separate from all the other circuits. So here you need a specific solution. The same as for audio ducts for specialists who want to really use high fidelity music. And here we have a perfect solution. So usually with many USB devices connected, it happens many times that the USB voltage drops from 5 volt to 4.8 or 4.6. So, and this leads to distorted audio. And with this USB audio power from MSI, now 5 volt stable delivery is guaranteed through the USB ports. So audio quality and sound quality is still on top. We will have a new UEFI bias features, many points coming up, only two that I want to mention. On one hand, most media were very excited about the new fan control. With MSI, I have to admit, we had to learn a lot from bias technology, and engineers had to really develop a lot in the last 3 years. But we made a big step until today, and it's going to this year again with the 4-point fan control. So the fan control is more decisive, and you have more levels that you can adjust manually or also automatically as you like. We have the XMP button. Usually you always can enable XMP solution in the BIOS to detect the memory. But with the button, you can see when you enter the BIOS, you can right away see the XMP button. You can enable the XMP solution, and then it's going to detect the memory and set the right settings to have maximum performance. So this is going to be a new feature. Last but not least, SteamOS gaming. That's something that some people say, yeah, maybe it's something, maybe it's really only marginal solution. But anyway, we will be ready for that. So we're working together with some companies already. So for example, in Germany we will have Case King working together with us on the Steam machine. And in France we will have Materiel.net. We're working with us very closely to make the best Steam machine possible. And there's more to come. There's still time to develop, because Steam machines on PC basis, we expect that to come to market in Q3, not earlier than that, because everything's under development, so nothing's ready yet. But we are going to be involved, that's for sure. Okay, a few words on gaming graphics cards. Of course, all graphics cards are made for gaming, except maybe for the very entry-level ones. If you look at, where we started 2 years ago, we introduced the Twin Frozen series to optimize the user experience and to improve the heat dissipation and to make fans less noisy and more effective. We were quite successful on that. The design changed considerably, so it was unified a bit already, but still we had a lot of series. We had the OC series with Lighting and Hawk, we had the Power Edition, we had the Twin Frozen Edition for both for gamers and overclockers. So a lot of varieties, and what comes in addition is the standard series, where we had different fan solutions, and maybe a little confusing. So that's why in 2013 we started to introduce also the gaming series, a little later than the motherboards. Right now we have a whole series, you can see in the back, all kinds of different cards, from 290X gaming, 780 Ti gaming with NVIDIA chip, down to 750 gaming and 260X gaming. We have all sorts and all levels of graphics cards equipped as gaming cards with the great Twin Frozen 4 cooling, which makes the card very, very silent. We won quite some awards on this. And we would go this way to make it more unified and to make it easier for people to choose. We have also tools to make gamers independent of maybe a little complicated software like Afterburner, which is made more for overclockers and specialists. So that's why we invented the gaming app. So you can choose OC mode, gaming mode, and silent mode, whether you need more power or less, or you give more attention to a silent mode, or you want to have like the basis gaming mode. So, one more. All right. So that's just an example from Tech Power Up where we are. Media-wise, how many awards we won. And, so here we came from 0 to 9 points. I think what do we have now? Altogether is I think 9.4 or something in average. And so the years before we came out with gaming, there was nothing going on with Tech Power Up, for example. And so we're improving on that. And there's more to come from the gaming VGA segment, and I think we will see 2 slides later what it's heading to. Yeah, 9.4. I was right. Okay. So what are we doing? It's not that we just take the reference cards developed by NVIDIA or by AMD. So showing the new Radeon card, take the card, make better cooling on it, and send it out and sell it. It's not as easy as this. We develop the cards for the market. So we listen to you guys, we listen to our customers to make the cards as good as we can. So step by step, we adjust several things like the cooling plates, the power design, to optimize this part. And so a few weeks later, during the development, we come out with a new release, and it's optimized again. So especially like PWM heatsink, it's improved, and so several things that are concerned by fine-tuning, which makes the cards different. So it's not only the cooler, it's much more than that. Okay, various new models we have. So everything is launched already. So in the last couple of weeks we had a lot of different launches. The latest one, 280X, 6G, R9 280, R7 to 65 coming up, being launched on the market, not available yet, at least in Germany, and the GTX 750, 750 Ti. It's all gaming cards. So better than average what you could expect from these cards on the market. All right, so we are going along with the market. So this is a standard card. This is how it looks like, and of course, the development of the market. Also, what you can see here from the systems, you can see here at the side and over there. Some of them are very small. Actually, the smallest one is the Nightblade that we show here, and but this is a trend. So many people just want power on one hand. On the other hand, they want a very small system. So what you can see here, that's a shrinked one, yeah. But this is a real one. So also you can see these cards, the many ITX cards. We have a 270X gaming ITX, and also we have a 760 gaming ITX. So powerful enough for most games on one hand, on the other hand very small. And they have a Radix cooler, so very effective and very silent, even it's small. So this is a trend, so you can even build very small size PCs in specific cases, different cases that are available on the market. It's going to be extended this year. There will be a lot of cases in a very small size this year. And so we are ready for this, and actually at the moment we're the only one. So there were competitors who offered this kind of solution. They're going to retreat from this. It's all a matter of, can we afford to have the right cooling on it or not? I can only say we are ready for that. Others may not. Okay, so 2014 will be beautiful, and there's a 20 nanometer process in front of us, and we are ready for that. We're going along with this, and I think we will be in the forefront of the development. It's all a matter of timing and the right technology. So, can't wait to see that myself. One thing, even it's not gaming, so it's not part of the gaming series, but I just want to mention it because it's got to do with our development, our skills, technology-wise. We love to learn from you guys, from the media. We love to learn from our customers, and we listen to the complaints. We had a lot of complaints on the lightnings in the past as well, so I have to admit that. And we're working on that, and we're developing new skills and new features that make the cards better. And with a good example is our 9-290X Lightning, which we just launched. So it's a completely revised version. The cooler looks like the TI Lightning that we introduced some time before, but it's much improved. So the fan technology is much improved, and also the cooler itself is much improved, and the power is improved. So one example of, you know, what is the outcome of this is that this card is at least 10% cooler than any other high-end card on the market. So under full load, you will reach 70 degrees Celsius, which is exactly this GTX 750 Ti reference card. And you all know 750 Ti Maxwell chip is really energy consumption that you can see here, and also very a very cool card. So actually, this is the amazing feature of the 750 Ti solution and the 750 solution. And yeah, here we go with our cooling technology. So we are proud on this, and there's more to come on the cooling technology and on the power circuit support that we will show on our graphics cards. All right, so that's all on the graphics cards. So we're here to answer all your questions. And so if there's any question right now, I'm here, Sasha's here, and also the colleagues from our technology partners and the colleagues from our headquarters are here. So is there any question at the moment? Otherwise, I would say we have something to eat here. There will be more to eat in a minute. And so we do the nice stuff first, yeah? Okay, so Sasha wants to show a video. So that's exciting. And also he's got all these your name cards in his hands. So that's also exciting. All right, good. Thank you.